If you have long hair and you need to get it out of your face for either a fight or training, and you don't have access to someone who can braid, don't worry, I got you. All you need are a couple things. A lot of these little rubber bands to buy ones that are better quality. You need a hair comb or hairbrush, and you need either a hair clip or hair tie. A hair clip is going to make things a lot faster, but a hair tie is going to make things a little bit more secure during your process. Step 1, comb your hair thoroughly. Now we start sectioning off. Front of your head, especially near your face, try to make the sections small towards the back of your head. It's going to get easier and easier. Important factor is that you get the hair out of your face and it stays out of your face during the fight, during training, whatever it is. Grab a small section in the front like so. Now separate this section from the rest of your hair. You can do this by simply bringing it to the front like I'm doing, or you can tie or clip the rest of your hair. Separate it into 3 equal sections. Remember, in the front of your head, you want to make sure that you're diligent about doing it as neatly as possible. Because this is the first row, make sure that you're trying to be really equal of your sections and really neat. Starting with the middle section, tie it. Make sure you grab all your baby hairs in the process and you tie it really close to your head. Make sure to brush out each section after you tie it. You can also do it before if you want to as well. You can see here that I tied it really tight. This is how I make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. Repeat this for both the left section and the right section. Now you're going to section off hair around the first row. It's the same idea. Grab your section, make sure it's even, separate it from the rest of your hair. And again, same thing. Separate it into 3 equal sections. As you separate the sections, make sure you grab the part from the first row into that section. Tie the middle sections together, tie the right sections together, tie the left sections together. This is basically what you're going to be doing for the rest of the time here. Now, if you have these little baby hairs like I do all around your ears, so I'm going to deal with that. If you don't have that problem, then you can just keep continuing by sectioning off your hair around the previous section and tying it together. So I use my fingers to draw a straight line from the front of my ears all the way to the left and right section that I just tied. Separate these sections for the rest of your hair. Depending on how thick your hair is or how bad your baby hair situation is, you can either tie off this section into the leftmost section that you already have and the rightmost section that you already have, or you can split it into 2. If you're splitting into 2, it's not too different from what we've already done. Tie the frontmost section first, then tie everything on that side to the side that's on the top of your head. So for example, everything on my left ear will go towards the left segment that I have on the top of my head. Once you've done that on both sides, we could shift our attention back to the top of the head. We're back to 3 sections again, so you know what to do. Section off around where you've already tied and separate it from the rest of your hair. Then tie those sections together in the middle, on the left, and on the right. I would say that starting from here, you don't have to be as picky about how neatly you are grabbing the sections or how even the sections are, because the important thing is you've already got the hair in front of your face, out of your face. You do still want to tie the sections tightly together so they don't come apart if you get hit or if you are clinching. Okay, really simple. Now you're just going to repeat what we just did all the way until you get to the base of your head when you have no more hair left to tie. If you have thick hair like me, this might take 3 or 4 more rows of tying to get to the base of your neck. If you don't have thick hair, you could probably finish in just 2 more rows. When you're done, you should have 3 separate sections like so. From here, you could do one of 2 things. You can tie all 3 sections together and call it a day, or you can braid each section tightly and then tie the braids together. Optional step, you can even braid the braids together into one. Ta-da! This is my finished product. This is how I do my hair for all my fights. Well, let's fast forward to after the fight so I can show you what it looks like. Here's an update of my hair after my fight.
Turn around. Okay. It's perfectly fine.
It's still fine.